Hi, Eric.
Hey
How are
Rachel,
you?
what's up?
Doing great. I'm sure someone else had to have said this to you today, but Bobby Singer, you named him Bobby Singer?
Hell yeah. I named him Robert Singer, but hell yeah, I did. I'm gonna
I,
I'm gonna ride that joke into the ground.
I have never been happier watching screeners in my life. I was like, I can't even talk to anyone about this right now. This
Yeah,
is Bobby Singer.
good.
You very clearly love going back to Supernatural and the cast of Supernatural. And I know you've talked about how you want to get Jared on, all that kind of good stuff. But what is it about that show that keeps making you want to pull people from it and bring them into the world of the boys?
It's a very simple answer, which is all of those people are good people. Like whenever I find anyone who's talented and kind, I latch onto them. I've worked with Claudia on multiple shows. Malcolm Barrett from Timeless shows up on the show all the time. Giancarlo from Revolution. Like anytime I have somebody who is kind and talented, I glom onto them and I keep bringing them back. And it's just Supernatural was just loaded with people that were talented and kind. So honestly, it's not more complicated than that.
Like it's just easy. I like these
You just
people.
like to work with, I just like to work with nice people. Life's too short to work with assholes. Honestly, that's as simple as it gets.
That's so true. And season 4 is kind of unhinged in the best of ways because I love trying to explain, like, yeah, I understood the references to the right wing YouTube personalities, but I'm like, that's not my algorithm. I just know people from osmosis is
Sure.
impossible. But you do so many things that I think a lot of us just recognize from our own world. What was the thought process for you guys of like bringing that into the world of the boys and making it so heavy-handed since for years people did get like they rooted for Homelander, and everyone on the other side were like, "Don't root for home."
Yeah. I mean, look, the show is many things. It's never been subtle. And if you think that Homelander is the hero of this show, I do not know what to tell you. But seek therapy. That's what I would tell you. I would say seek therapy. Look, we write about whatever's freaking us out at the time. And we were writing this show in probably about 2021-ish. We were really concerned with January 6th. We were really concerned with how QAnon was making its way into the mainstream and just these like weird conspiracy theories and these Hollywood pedophile rings and all this shit that is, just imaginary, but getting people to pull out their guns.
Mhm.
And polarization and how really powerful people are manipulating us to hate each other to serve their own sort of financial or political gain. All of these things are happening, and so we just are like, well, let's write about it and let's just put superheroes into it. And that's our formula. And so like Firecracker really is this combination of Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Brobert and QAnon conspiracists and just that whole idea of you can be this very like shockingly out there person and that would have been the fringiest fringe just a couple years ago, and now you're like sort of in the mainstream, and that's not good for society. And so we just want to we can just hold up our cracked mirror kind of back to the audience.
Yeah, and it makes for great commentary on television because I loved this season very much. Thank you for making me sing a song about putting the Christ back in Christmas. And I can't
Yeah,
wait to be.
yeah, that's an earworm, that one. Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right. But thank you so much for talking with me, and I can't wait for people to get to see season 4.
Thank you so much. Good talking to
Thank
you.
you.